Greetings, beautiful ones. I am Ms. BJ Martin, and this is a moment with Ms. BJ Martin. And in this video, I want to talk about an email that I received. And the question was, what should I do when I wake up between the hours of 3 and 5 a.m.? We know about those hours, right? So I want to start out by talking about what happened to me when I was waking up between those hours. When I first started waking up between the hours of 3 and 5 a.m., I used to be upset because I would be sleeping so good. I would be having a good dream, and the next thing you know, I'm up. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I have to use the restroom. Maybe that's the reason why I'm up. I would use the restroom. I try to go back to sleep. I could not go back to sleep. I'll be upset. And then, okay, a couple days after that, I'm still waking up. I will wake up maybe at 3:33 a.m., 4:44 a.m., right? And I'm like, why am I waking up during this time every morning? What is going on? So this is like in the beginning of my spiritual journey. So I kind of started researching and seeing what it was all about, and I noticed that these are supposed to be considered the witching hours. And it's funny because everything that's good for us, people that are awakening or in their ascension process, everything that's good for us, that we should, things that we should be doing, the tools that we should be using to be able to, help guide us through this matrix and help connect us to our ancestors and spirit guides, our God creator. Everything that we should be using has always been put into a negative light. Always something dark and evil, So I'm like, okay. So I started researching. I'm looking through it. I said, okay, let's see what this is all about. So then I found out like these hours are, the time when your spirit guides, ancestors, God creator, is when they are trying to, send you some download. They're going to give you some information, some good information. I started journaling during these hours, and I recommend that you do too. I can tell you what I do, and then you can try it yourself and see how it works out for you. Because sometimes people, they tell you different things to do, and it may not work for you. You have to figure out what works for you. I don't want you to feel like I have felt before in the past when I first started my spiritual journey, like, oh, that's not right. It's a right way to do this and it's a wrong way to do that. Because I think, your experience with spirit, it's going to be different, but I can, recommend where you could start and then, go from there and see what works for you. Okay. So I started journaling. Okay. I was amazed at the things I had written, once I got finished. I'm like, oh my gosh, could I have written that any other time of the day? I don't know, but when I finished journaling, the things that I wrote, I was really shocked. It's almost like having an out-of-body experience. Once you start writing, that pen is going. Secondly, I started listening to, mantras, listening to the Miracle Prayer, the Anabacoa, listening to the Lakshmi mantras for abundance. So just starting off my morning like super early, listening to those mantras, getting it in my subconscious mind, right? So we have journaling, you have listening to mantras. I would also, like if I had a project going on, if I, maybe had some lesson plans that I hadn't finished, or, maybe some poetry I hadn't finished, or, a project, anything that I wasn't working on, I would just go ahead and get up and finish it. I'll work on it. I will work on it. And like I said, you'll be amazed at what you can get done once you wake up. You got to wash your face off, get it together. Once you wake up, you'll be surprised and be amazed at what you can do and how much you can get done between those hours. I was amazed, like, wow. I probably get more done between the hours of 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock a.m. And sometimes it goes over, it just depends on what you're working on. Probably get more done during those hours than any time of the day, right? It's wonderful, it really is. I was going to say it's weird, but I don't think it's weird. I think at first I did, but I'm like, no, this is how it should be, So, okay, so we have journaling, we have listening to mantras, we have finishing projects. Also, another thing, I would work out. I would go ahead and throw a DVD in. We don't have to hardly use DVDs anymore. You can go on YouTube and find a workout video. Or, you may have a DVD that you like, that you still like, that you use, Go on a DVD, get on your bike, get on a treadmill, whatever you do, and just get your workout in. That way you are done for the day. You don't have to worry about or think about, oh, I gotta get this workout in. You're done. So that's another thing I would do. And also I would use that time to, and I still do, go burn some ancestor money, light some candles, give my ashes. I would use that time to, spend that time with my ancestors. That's another thing I would do. So those are the 4 things. We have journaling, number 1. We have listening to mantras, your Anna Bacall, your miracle prayers. We have 3, working on unfinished projects or starting something new, starting on some new poetry. And number 4, spending time communing with your ancestors, burning ancestor money, lighting candles. Those are the 4 things that I do. They are the 4 things that I do. And so I could just recommend, start there. Start with those 4 things, see what works for you, and let me know. Let me know how it works, how that works for you. My email is msbjmartin@gmail.com. It's msbjmartin@gmail.com. You can always reach out to me and let me know how it goes for you. Okay? So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all, and I will see you on the next video.